ready for these pussy assholes.
We are live, kids.
Oh, so we're live.
Yes, we are live.
Okay. Well, T, kids, and welcome back to another episode of Reyna T, you two fabulous, drawing LGBT witches, bitch, on the East motherfucking South Coast.
That's right.
Honey, laying this work like we're supposed to. And just to let you girls know, get you with a little peach. Check out our Reyna T's Big Cartel website where you guys can look up getting personal readings and bookings with us, consultations for spell work, spell box kits that are custom made and tailored to your situation, or bitch, the wham bam, super Pam, thank you ma'am, spell work done by your two duo Reyna T's over here.
That's
the link will be down in the description box. And yeah, are you ready for tonight's show, sis?
I am. Are you?
Am I? This one is going to be a light read for the world. Okay.
So this video, we're going to be addressing a particular, I don't even know what the hell this is. Yes, a wish. This woman who wrote an article, and she is basically, well, the title of the article is, I spent a week becoming a witch and the results were worrying, okay? Sari Radford. Sari Radford is the columnist, the article writer who decided that she wanted to become a witch for a week and see what happened, you know? And girl, I could not believe what I read. I could not believe the atrocity. How dare you? So, first of all, Miss Sari, she wants to say that witchcraft is having a moment, it's having a resurgence, and that witchcraft has been repackaged as a self-care way for women to reconnect with the natural world, okay? So according to her, witchcraft is something for, putting yonis up your twat, something to connect. And sweetheart, that's not what it is, okay? Witchcraft, first of all, is not gender specific. So witchcraft is not for women, okay? It's not for you to reconnect with yourself in the natural world. Witchcraft is for everyone, or for all genders, because it's not for everyone, okay? And it's not for you, Sari.
And let's talk about this for a minute, because you and I have had this discussion privately where we feel like, women want to claim and cornerstone this space, and have definitely done so in the magical community, in the spiritual community, and in the forefront representation of the power and the ability and the talent behind magic in the entertainment and media community. And we just have to break something down for you girls, okay? It's like, the hijacking and all this, it's like, that's cute for your fairy tale scenario that you want to believe, that all women are the most powerful witches and we, we're like the birthstone and this and that. Women definitely have their cornerstone, okay? We're going to say that. They do have it. But what I have a problem with, and I think a lot of possible other male, whatever they want to consider themselves, spiritual practitioners, warlocks, witches, mages, sorcerers, spiritualists, it's like there's this exclusion that you women constantly want to promote, and even in a way used to attack men. Okay, because I've seen a lot of Instagram and YouTube witch pages that you want to use like witchcraft as the armor, shield, and sword to brand femininity, not femininity, feminism. Okay, you want to use this to fight the male powers that be, and da 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 da. And Bitch, wake the fuck up, honey. Let me tell you something. These men out here are using bitch just as much magic or more. Bitches got their ceremony packed down. They have their circles and their secret societies down packed. They're doing their covenant witch rituals, bitch. They're doing their circles, honey. They have their cousins, sweetheart. So this little play shit that you want to tell here, talk about some that witchcraft it's a power that belongs to women only, and it is our sword, hammer, and shield to go against the powers that be, the masculine patriarchy powers that be. Bitch, you gotta get into it, honey, because these men are out here doing it. They're doing it. They're not wearing the cloak and the social media and the gram posting and the spectacles and the obstacles, bitch, of being witches and mages and all that type of shit like y'all are doing for the validation and approval. So let's just get that out of the way.
Okay.
So carry on, sis.
Yeah, so she goes on and says that it's a trend, that this is a trend, and she wanted to hop onto the trend, and she wants to make like a joke of this because the article is very kind of like jokey in a way. Like she tried to make jokes in it, and she wants to say that it took her 5 years to try to get into a jumpsuit, right? So for once, I'll try to jump on the bandwagon and see what the culture is talking about, which is witchcraft. So let's get to it. So that's what that bitch is talking like in here. And she wants to go get a book called The Modern Witch's Guide to Happiness, which I feel like, and mind you, she makes a comment that the book is whiter than the student union snowflake, okay?
Wow.
That's what she said. So it's like, you got a book that is weak sauce. You got a book that tells you nothing. A book that is very, good vibes only. A book that is about happiness. It's The Modern Witch's Guide to Happiness. It has nothing to do with magic. And this is the book that you highlight in your article that really has nothing to do with the study and practice of witchcraft, how to become a witch. Dedication. None of this, okay? You plug this book and it has nothing to do with the practice of it. So your entire experiment is flawed upon from the jump. Okay? Mm-hmm. Because the book that you got is not even a book on how to even do magic. Okay? This is a book on, I don't even know what this book is on, but the Guide to Happiness, this is not spells. It's not, it's not a Scott Cunningham book. It's not a Silver Ravenwolf book. Like, damn, it's like she did this on purpose to set the whole shit up. And then she tries to go to a crystal store to buy a crystal, and then she says that the prices, the prices is what compelled her to leave. Okay, she didn't even like buy one because it was expensive. And that right there is like, first of all, I have crystals, of course, but I don't need them in my spell work. I rarely actually even use them. A lot of times they're like props. You know what I'm saying? The magic is in the intent, okay, and your will. But you don't know this, Sari. You don't know this, okay? Because you're not a witch. You never became a witch, okay? You never were a witch. You never are a witch. You will never be one. And then she says that a part of the appeal of witchcraft, or a large part, is the emphasis on slowing things down and switching off your phone and taking notice of the natural world. It's just, like just to sit in the backyard and this is a large part of witchcraft. Let me just look at the leaves fall on the floor and notice the crow 10 feet away and yeah, I'm such a witch. No, sweetheart, that is not witchcraft. That is not a large part of witchcraft. Like, nothing. And see, you Instagram wishes are to blame for this shit. You commercializing motherfuckers have given access to bitches like this to disrespect and put on this spirituality like if it's a fucking costume and mock it. You motherfuckers on Instagram, you motherfuckers, you know, ooh, I was about to call out some names, girl. You motherfuckers on Instagram who want to make this shit accessible to everybody. There is a reason why this is called the occult. Because it's not for motherfuckers like you, Sari. It's not for motherfuckers like you to think you can fucking buy a book, go to a motherfucking crystal store, and think that you can, just be a witch? And think you got it figured out? And talk about what the appeal you think of witchcraft is? Fuck you. You were never a witch in that week that you were wearing my spirituality as a fucking costume.
As a prop.
And then, this, I don't even know what to call her, honey. See, this bitch, because see, I'm not going to restrain from laying into your ass, Sari. Then this motherfucking bitch want to get on, talking about, that she's going to cast her first spell, honey. Gonna try her first spell. And, you know, she makes a little joke about, like, none of the magic in the book was, you know, how to put a pox on her enemies or to... See, bitch, that's what you should have gotten, honey. One of those, because, see, low-key, that's what you wanted, okay? But in a week, sweetheart, you're not going to find that. Come to Reyna Tease, bitch. You got problems with your landlord, hoe? Come to Reyna Tease. Because we'll get his ass right together for you, bitch. So she's saying that in
that's who you need to come talk to.
Come talk to us, pussy hoe, because we'll get you right together. So then she's saying that in the book it's perky personal growth exercises. Listen, bitch, ain't nothing about witchcraft motherfucking perky. And talking about personal growth exercises. Bitch, listen. That right there, that is beyond armchair. That is beyond armchair to me. So she continues to say that the spell that she was going to do is a burning and banishing spell, okay? Mind you, this bitch writes down like shit on the paper, and she says that she couldn't even light a match, honey. She didn't want to waste a match to light the paper on fire. Okay?
Excuse me?
Yeah, she did. She was like, I would have set it on fire, but I was too cynical to waste a match. That's what she says. And then she says, and she's saying, in fairness, there is reasonable body of evidence to suggest that journaling is good for us. So it's like, you know, this is something that, just write it down. You know, this is like journaling. You know. And then she was like, writing stuff down is healthy. But for me, it's the smoke that takes it too far. That takes it a step too far. Like, oh my God, it's too much. It's like, bitch. So what were you going to say? Because she's trying it over here. Like, you couldn't even do the fucking spell, bitch. That little weak sauce, remedial kindergarten shit that you try to do, you didn't even fucking try. Because you were never really in it, honey. You never opened the door. Bitch, the door is not open for you to practice magic, Sari. You don't have it, sweetheart. You never did, okay? The universe kept that door closed, honey. It saw your pathetic attempt to try to disrespect this motherfucking spirituality, and it turned its back on you, bitch. You were never at it, honey. You never were a witch. You never became.
You didn't even scratch under the surface.
She didn't even see the surface, girl. This bitch ain't even see the surface. Okay. So what were you gonna say? Because you were gonna say something.
I was just gonna say, you know, in this pathetic, cynical attempt of mockery, like you said, mockery. It's a mock piece. It is but I think why we're bringing this to the attention of this channel is because there is this delusion that's being proposed that anyone can just step into witchcraft. All you have to do is just play with crystals and play with nature and play dress up and journal. And it takes years. First of all, it takes an innate desire. It takes an innate latent talent and ability for most of us to have the affinity, to have the natal interest, to have the mental fortitude and spiritual fortitude to turn against this whole systematic oppression of brainwashing, of spiritual binding, spiritual chains, and literally having your back against the wall. You ever notice in these superhero shows, these, you know what I'm saying, these comics and things like that? These people don't just walk outside and say, "Oh, today I'm gonna be, bitch, Jean Grey. Oh, today I'm gonna be, Cyclops. Today I'm gonna be bitch Storm." No, it's like their back is against the wall. Their lives are at stake. Their livelihoods are at stake, and they have to switch something. The paradigm itself has to switch, and they have to say, "Fuck this. I'm living. Fuck this. I choose life. Fuck this. Something inside of me has to give for me to reach the next level and survive through this." And that is where your magic potential flourishes. That is where the revelation of who you are as a spiritualist and a practitioner and a warlock, witch, mage, or sorcerer really shines through. Are you willing to, when the motherfucking rent due, the car note, the insurance, the groceries, the screaming kid in the background that's hungry, are you willing to get your ass in that room, bitch, close that door, and get in on the floor and call out to these motherfucking spirits, bitch, and call them and let them know you need, you want, you desire, and you command? Not, "Oh, let me just try this little experimental because I know it's bullshit, and I'm totally gonna write a mock piece for that." No. That is not witchcraft. Okay? That is disrespect.
Disrespect.
To the entire court.
The entire, honey.
Court of spiritual entities, principalities, goddesses, gods, other dimensional beings, bitch, hybrid fucking angels, galactic spirits, all the girls.
Girl, she don't know none of that. She don't know none of that. She
wouldn't even, girl, she scared to light paper, bitch. She would not, girl.
She light a paper. The smoke was too much. Okay, the smoke was too much for her.
And then it has the audacity to be in this, to post a selfie of herself, right? Giving you dry ass, flaky, quaky ass, wrinkled face ass, wearing this pointy witch hat.
Looking drab, looking like, girl, no confidence at all.
No man. You ain't got no man. You ain't got no man, girl. You ain't got no type of livelihood. If you do got a man, girl, he is a soft ass beta who lets you walk all over him. Who lets you walk all over him and just voice your cynical, and this something else that's really good. These younger generation Z girls, and it's like y'all girls really honestly are privileged as fuck. Y'all are privileged as fuck. Y'all have been brought up in a world in a decade where it's like accountability is not being beholden to you anymore. Y'all want to shift blame and make it out to seem like, oh, well, it's your, like I read this post on Facebook talking about it's your choice to be offended. It is your choice to be offended, and it is your da-da-da-da. Bitch, no the fuck it's not, bitch. Don't try to sit up here and make a pass at your nasty ass, passive-aggressive, rude, cynical, what's the other word I'm looking for? Bitch, you just want to be rude, you want to be disrespectful, you want to come over here and splash your mud on other people's carpet and then tell them, "Oh, well, it's just mud from outside. Like, why are you so offended?" No, don't bring your fucking mud in here. Stay your ass over in your space. Stay your ass over in your privileged fucking space where you don't know shit and where you're expecting of the world to be, to carry you, and, you've never been checked. Your mother and father never checked you. You wasn't popped in your motherfucking mouth as a kid. You wasn't smacked on your motherfucking ass growing up, bitch. You didn't get your parents to put their foot in your ass to let you know that it's responsibilities out here and it's real hoes out here that they don't give a fuck that you just want to be funny and nobody wants should be taking it offensive. You better be lucky, bitch. You got clients waiting on us, bitch. That handle this shit, bitch, because we would take your ass to the altar and show you what real magic is. What's this whole name? What's her name again?
Sari.
You better be lucky.
Sari Radford.
You better be lucky, honey. And we're just giving commentary on your late ass, sorry ass attempt.
Okay.
To do what? I don't know.
Girl.
Because, bitch, we will show you real magic, honey.
Tired and late. So, girl, then she did her little failed spell. Girl, you failed at the door. And then she had the audacity to try to do tarot, okay, and dabble in divination. So
dabble was the exact word she used, too.
Yes. Mind you, she couldn't even get a real deck of cards. She ended up, she said, I don't have an actual deck of cards, but witchcraft has a relaxed, homespun kind of vibe, so I improvise. It's like, yeah, like, I don't have cards, so I'm gonna get, just paper. Yeah, it's okay. No, bitch. So she says she goes in her daughter's toy drawer and finds a set of sea creature playing cards. And she did her reading like that, honey. So she pulled out a dolphin and a shark, and she tried to like listen.
A mess.
A mess.
Where's your beta? Who co-signed this child, honey? What is going on?
Girl, she probably got the thing through a damn turkey baster. The way these hoes be these days. But wow, you couldn't even get a tarot deck. You frugal, like she couldn't buy no crystal. She couldn't buy a tarot deck. I mean, I'm surprised you bought the book. I bet you the company you work for, this internet independent thingy over here, I bet you they bought the book for you and just gave it to you.
Wow.
Because your ass didn't want to buy nothing, okay? So she tried to do this mock reading with fucking little kids like cards. Girl, tarot is a whole system, okay? First of all, tarot isn't necessarily like a part of witchcraft. It's been integrated in it, okay? But like it's its own thing. And come on now, that wasn't tarot, girl. Like tarot has its own system, its own symbologies that have been tried and true for like over 100 years, or longer than that, how long tarot has been in existence. So it's like, this is a joke to you. You're clearly playing around. And witchcraft is not some carefree, no, honey. There, for rituals, like actual rituals, there are guidelines. There are steps that have to be taken. There are rules. There are things that you have to do, okay? This bitch not one time even got in a fucking trance. Like, girl, this is ridiculous. And like I said before, it's the fault of you motherfucking Instagram ass motherfuckers who want to post everything about magic and witchcraft on motherfucking Instagram, and you allow these motherfucking bitches to come do this to us. You motherfuckers. You Instagram wish whores. You Instagram motherfucking culture appropriators. Y'all hoes ain't even real fucking witches. You think it's fucking cute to have candles and fucking crystals over here bastardizing the spirituality, and you allow bitches like this to come and shit on witches and to shit on our fucking name. Bitch, you cannot wear the fucking name witch. Sari, do you fucking hear me? We stand here as the guardians. And bitch, we will not allow you to disrespect our birthright. You silly bitch. You silly, pathetic bitch. So then she goes on and says that she was, spent the rest of the weekend thinking about all things witchy. And she says this, and I quote, on one hand, it's not hard. I'm sorry. On the one hand, it's hard not to snort coffee through your nostrils when you read that water that has had rose quartz soaking in it can be given to soothe traumatized animals. Let me tell you something, bitch. Reyna Tease has healed pets. We have healed animals, honey. We have worked with angels to heal animals. Okay, we
bring them back from the brink of death.
Yes, we are intuitive, spiritually. You know, we connect. We're able to find formulas and to create concoctions that heal. Okay, we find herbs, we find oils to heal conditions. Okay, this is not something that, oh, you want to spit out your coffee because it's so like ridiculous to you that you can put intent in a crystal and soak it in water and feed it to a pet that's sick. That's funny to you, bitch. See, she never took this seriously. You're lucky, bitch, because you're asking for a dragging. You are asking for me to come and astral project to your fucking house, Sari, and drag you. You're trying it right now. Because we have saved animals, okay? Like, this isn't something that is, oh my God, so hard to believe. Like, this bitch
snorting coffee up her nose. Yeah, like, how dare you?
You know, it's like you never. I don't even want to say that she never gave it a chance. It's like, bitch, fuck you. Like, this was never a chance for you anyway. It's like, how dare you think that you could do this? How dare you think that you could just put that fucking hat on and that's all that it fucking takes?
That's all that it takes.
That you just fucking.
And it's like you said. It's like you said. It's because the alleged occult in the witchcraft community has made it so easy that you can go on Pinterest and see infographics that are like, oh, all you have to do is this, and this, and it's just so whatever you want it to be, and it's just make believe and sprinkles and so accessible. No, it's not. Do you know what the forefathers of the craft religions and these secret societies, what they had to go through?
Okay, forefathers. As men.
They were labeled as madmen. They were labeled as psychotically unwell. They were burned. They were killed. They were dragged. They were beaten and tortured. When they touched the truth about the spiritual nature of our world. And you think that you could just come and play around with this?
Yes.
Yeah, you are trying it. You are trying it.
You are trying it.
You are.
Sari, you're trying it. Like, you got the right ones, honey. You got the right ones, because we're going to lay into you, Sari. So, she goes on and says that witchcraft basically is rediscovering nature, reclaiming the sexist tropes of the witch as a symbol of female empowerment.
Oh, here we go, pause.
Here we go again. Go ahead.
Here we go, pause. I'm so sick of it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. I know it's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. I'm so sick of this powerless trope, this pathetic trope that a lot of women feel that they need to constantly explain. Okay, I'm living as a trans woman, okay? I'm living as a trans woman. Bitch, I am a black trans woman. I am on the, by societal standards, I am on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to being recognized and valued and appreciated, and and I know some girls are gonna be like, well, the laws and things have come a long way, and there are motherfuckers still going to lobbyists and committees and senates and courthouses. There are still attempts at laws to be passed, so people like me don't receive the motherfucking access to medical and psychiatrical and health and wellness. There are still people out there that don't believe we are deserving of even life, of even being here. And I will never get on a line and oh, boo-hoo me, this is me, I took up witchcraft, I took up the magic of this to reclaim my power because, you know, it was just always for the victim and so bullied and boo-hoo and the patriarchy. It's so tired. Like, let that narrative go. You want to be in fucking power, you want to have power, you want to have control, take it. Claim it yourself, not from anybody else, because nobody took it from you, sweetie. It's privilege. With privileged white bitch.
Mm-hmm. Miss Insecure, bitch. She like. I think she has to be an air sign. She has to be an air sign, honey.
I'm getting Aquarius vibes. The house.
Aquarius from her. Yeah, the house, honey.
You just want to be difficult. You just want to be this difficult, cynical. I'm gonna be the rebellious, and I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers. So let me do it.
Because this bitch ruffled our feathers with this motherfucking shit. So.
I'm saying from her perspective, she did this because she knew it was gonna ruffle some feathers. Yeah, she knew it was gonna be problematic.
But
and
she got the right ones. You got the right ones, bitch. Because we're here.
Yeah, she does.
And listen. Oh, and the last paragraph is the kicker, honey. So I'm gonna read the whole paragraph, girl, because she laid it out, honey, over here. So she says, the last paragraph is, she says, the answer, of course, is that however benign or even beneficial the rituals, it's all built on a wobbling base of batshit. No matter how many spells we cast to ask the universe for help, the universe isn't listening. On a personal level, it's probably better for us to just accept that life doesn't always go our way and lower our expectations. Catherine Gray's wonderful, The Unexpected Joy of the Ordinary is a lovely New Year read on finding the magic, no K needed, in the mundane. And on a broader level, the recent zest for the mystic is part of a worrying backlash against the Enlightenment values that have driven human progress. Okay, so she's saying that this is happening because of human progress, that there's a backlash against it, and witchcraft is the backlash. Okay, and then she says, on the one end of the political spectrum, you get the anti-vax movement. On the other, climate change deniers. Standing in the light of a full moon to recite our resolution may be harmless, but as a society, we shun science at our peril.
But where is science being shunned though? I just saw an article today that they just created the first mechanical cell. Okay, like
organic, like robot or whatever the fuck it was.
The organic cell robot, sweetie. They're gonna be vaccinating us with this shit to clean out our stuff and possibly hijack our own brains. Yeah, that's why we do that too. But where? Yes. See, this is the thing. You know, it's like bitches like her and you anti-ist and things like that. It's one thing. Be an anti-ist and ignorant. Just be an anti-ignorant on that side where you never touched it and you sound ignorant and naive as fuck. Because when you come over here talking about you dabbled in it and you did it for yourself and you experienced quote unquote magic for yourself firsthand and it's bad shit and it's nothing, and that the universe isn't listening. Yeah, of course she's not listening to you, bitch. Look at you. Listen to you. Why would come on? Like,
honey, the universe is listening, and she is Reyna T's here to demolish, bitch, and destroy you, bitch, and get you all the way motherfucking together, bitch. We are the universe, ho. Sari.
Honey, I think Yeah, I think we're gonna take you to the altar, bitch, just to show
yes,
you.
we are. We're gonna have to, bitch. We're gonna have to.
Just to show you, and I want to see you write a new piece.
Insecure. You're still that little girl, Sari. You're still that insecure little girl that didn't want to take the picture. That's you, Sari. I still see it in your eyes. Okay, I could do a whole reading on you right now, Sari. But you gotta pay, bitch. No, bitch, you gotta fucking pay, fucko. And then she wanna bring up political shit. Listen, stop and see. These motherfuckers love politicizing this shit. Just because you're a witch doesn't mean that you're a leftist or that you're, a free-for-all motherfucker out here. Just no, sweetheart. Okay, there are all type of witches out here, all type of different backgrounds. Okay, it's not just some feminists like empowering, show your titties movement. No, that is not witchcraft. You did wish. That was wish. That was wish.
That wasn't even wish, girl. Like you walked up in the scene saying that you were gonna prove yourself wrong about it, and you did. So
yeah. Like honestly, her picture. That's the whole look of the whole article. Is her picture. That's you. A flop, a mess, tired, like girl, unsure, scared, like you didn't want to open that door, girl. You didn't want her, like from the jump, like you wasted your own time. You wasted your own time. You wasted your own time. Okay, which remove that from the title. I spent a week trying to become a wish, or I spent a week making fun of wishes. Honestly, you're a parody of a wish. You are the parody of a wish, honey. You are the joke of the wishes. Okay? You are the...
At least the wishes believe in what they're doing.
Girl, you are the child of these wishes. You are the... She is the birth of these wishes. This is what happens when you make something like this accessible. When you make something like this, like, oh, anybody can just grab a book and think they're a fucking witch. No, sweetheart. Real witchcraft and magic is beyond the book. It's beyond the book, okay? Like, honey, you're not a real witch until you don't use a book to do magic.
That's right.
Okay? You're not a real witch until you do not use a book for magic. The only reason you should use a motherfucking book is to look up a sigil, okay? And that's it. When it comes down to it, is you sitting at that motherfucking altar and getting in that motherfucking trance and connecting with that universe that doesn't listen according to you. Sari.
You gonna see us.
You gonna see us. Yeah, we gonna drag you. We gonna drag that dry, brittle, fried wig of yours, honey. We gonna snatch that dry orange fried wig right off your fucking scalp, girl. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it.
I really think you hit on it when you said this is like the offspring of the wish community, and telling everyone that it's accessible and the path of, nothing comes to anyone easy. You don't see no athlete makes it to the Olympics just by waking up and saying, oh, I'm going to be an Olympic in a week. I'm just going to train for a week and make it to the Olympics. Right. I'm going to train for a week and make it to the NBA. I'm going to train for a week and just not even train seriously. I'm just going to dabble and see and expect, I'm going to be there.
I'll throw one hoop and then sit down for the rest of the day. I'll throw one hoop, not make it, okay, not even close, and go sit down.
Sit down.
Yeah.
And I'm a basketball player now.
Right. This is me trying to be a basketball player. No, bitch. You didn't even go to the motherfucking court, bitch. You didn't even go to the court, okay? This was you at home reading a book about basketball. You didn't even buy a ball.
You didn't even buy the ball to shoot the hoop.
Okay?
You read a book on basketball. You potentially got into the plays. You went out. Maybe you went outside because she did say she go in. She did say she went in her backyard and looked at the leaves falling.
Girl, I mean, you know, like, girl, I don't need to look at no motherfucking leaves. I don't need to look at no fucking leaves.
Oh
when
my God!
I need what I need, I goes in without a motherfucking leaf. Yeah, you know, it's cute that you know, you got some rosemary in your backyard, some thyme, and knowing what that does and putting the energy and projecting the energy of that plant. But see, she ain't talking about none of that. Okay? She don't know about none of that. And that's what really pisses me off is the fact that this bitch was allowed to create this article and put the shit out here. How dare you? How fucking dare you, Sari? Bitch, I'm coming for you. I'm right here. I'm right clicking your picture right now, bitch. I'm right clicking your shit right now, bitch. View image, honey. Yeah. We're coming for that ass. And yeah, that's it. What else you gotta say to these girls?
So with that, honey, yeah, check out Reyna Tees, the big cartel, again, for spell work, candles,
yes,
spell kits, boxes tailored to your situation, reading, consultation, and the real, honey.
The real, okay.
Over 20 years.
Bitch, birthright. Okay, heritage. Walking, honey. Chosen. Okay. So with that, we'll see you guys on the next one.